All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It is 12:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am live with my friend Crypto Face. What's up, man? I like that it's not like completely dark in your room, like some eerie dark web office. Yeah, that would have worked out well. You know what I noticed too is you still have that old diagram in the back, all in the back of your room or office or wherever you are. Huh. That's good. That's good. Man, I tell you what, I've had one of the most hellish weeks ever, like in so long. I feel just drained and tired. I mean, just on like every front, man, between the election, like my personal life, the businesses, everything. It's just like I'm so ready for this week to be over. The only good thing is that Bitcoin's been pumping, man. I mean, it's been going up. It broke over 16,000, so I'm pretty. Oh, everybody's saying that you have no audio. I hear you. Oh, you know why? Hold up. There we go. Now talk. No, that's not working. Hold on. They can't hear you. They hear me fine. The Zoom. No, hold on. It's the Zoom. I think it's a Zoom setting. Dang nabbit. Desktop. No, that's not good. Monitor off. We need to hear. I don't know what the hell happened. This is the thing about Zoom. It's like, it always acts weird. Well, nobody heard that. Nobody saw it, so you're good. What the heck is going on? And speakers. I don't know. Maybe try it. Talk now. Maybe it'll come out into the speakers. I don't know what the hell is happening.
Yeah, like you gotta make sure that the speaker on like OBS is the same speaker that you're using.
Okay, hold up. Oh, performance mode, properties. Go ahead and say something. Oh, it's all grabbing me and not you. All right, so it's not the volume. Line in. And there's nowhere to just add whatever that is. Do I still have an echo? I have to oh my gosh, this is always so frustrating. The way all this stuff works is just all right. Hold on. So I got that. Hold on, folks. Technical difficulties. I'm gonna put this put that away for a minute. And video settings, audio. So speaker is, if you cannot hear the test sound, select a different speaker. Yeah, we got time. There ain't nothing else going on. I will get this figured out. Okay. So while I'm there, you can do sign language or something while I figure out what's happening. But talk to me.
Is that the hairdo?
Yeah. Nothing is registering. Keep talking to me, fool. What the hell? I know, you're not registering at all. It sounds fine, it's okay. I can hear him barely. I can barely hear him too. I heard that. Well, well,
Microphone, my shit's all the way up.
so if I crank you on my main system, I think people can kind of hear you.
Yeah, you wanna crank me? Your main system?
You're such a...
Dude, you remember when you edited out all our jokes?
Oh my god, I
That
did.
one thing?
I had to.
You could totally tell, like, right where the jokes were about to come, you know? And, like, it was just like, skrrt. You just, like, edited it.
Yeah. Wait, did I mute you now?
Dude, you can,
Okay,
dude, you're
there
trying
you
to,
go.
like, boomer have the people hear me through, like, your speakers, bro. Come on, do it the right way, dude.
I don't know what's happening. I never run in. The only time I run into problems like this is you. That's it. This is the only time.
Can you share your screen with me?
No.
On your, and so I can see your OBS?
It's not in OBS. They said remove your mask and they can hear you. YouTube has been squirrely.
Are you positive, like your speaker, the speaker button on OBS where it has like your microphone, your speaker, like the speaker is the same speaker that you're using?
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I have an idea. I think might be. Auxiliary. Say something.
Something. Testing 1 2 1 2.
Can you guys hear that? If he were to keep talking.
Interesting. Yeah, I know my hair is fuzzy and fucked up.
All right, I think. Oh well, that's picking me up too. Hold on. Oh, they're saying perfect.
All right. Testing 1 2.
All right, now the final test. Let's see if it's better when I plug in my earphones. Huh. All right. Nope. Now it's not. You're such a rude bastard. Default line in, no. Speakers. This is what I think it is.
Well, maybe. I didn't leave. I just had to turn this fan down a little bit.
Unmute my mic, and you're good. Now we're perfect.
All right.
Dang.
All right.
Hell, I got to turn your volume down a little bit. All right.
All right.
So, only
So
10.
how's your day? Great. Oh, everything's great. Huh?
10 minutes into a live hangout. Now nothing. Now your voice is gone. I'm seeing it.
Everything sounds good to me on fucking. I'm watching.
Ha.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Let's go. There we go. Let's go. Okay, it was a late
All right,
reaction.
We're great.
All right, I'm leaving it alone.
We're doing it live.
Yay, the fun with lives. Everything I used to do was live, and then I
don't feel like doing this anymore.
Yeah.
I don't feel like doing this anymore.
Let's just take a nap. Day is done. All right, so I'm gonna close all this and we're good to go. Man, see what I'm talking about? Just all week has just been crap.
Yeah, dude. Life is tough.
Yeah,
You know?
life is tough. So what's happening? I mean, are we we're gonna stop at 17K, or are we never even gonna get there?
Yeah, and so I hit my target for my trade group, which was 16,100, 200. And then I don't know, right now, dude, it's kind of we're at like kind of a little fuzzy area, and I think now's a time where you're going to see a lot of people like bullshit. You're going to see half the people are going to be wrong, the other half are going to be right, and
neither of them are really going to know anything.
Yeah, they don't know. That's it. Anyone who's saying like, oh, 17K or 14K, like they don't know. I knew, I'm not saying to be a douche, but like in my trade group, and I went on a couple different interviews the past few days, but we called the 16,100, 200, low 16,000 area to come, and then we'd come back down in like the channel that we're in and chill for a bit. But you know, I'm looking at the higher time frames, and they're good. They're still, I mean, we're still bullish, but I don't know if we necessarily got the juice to like get us up into a new channel confidently. And if we do go up, I think it's gonna be volatile. So I closed my trade. I closed my longs, and we took our money at 16,123 is where I got out. And you know, if I'm trading right now, I'm looking at the small time frames, the 5 minute, the minute, the 30-second, and any shit talkers can say what they want, you know what I mean? But you know, we're our people, we're getting our money, and so yeah, like even if it's not definitive going up or down, if it goes sideways, there's still action we can get in some good little scalps here. So
yeah.
What's
with the muzzle? Because if he doesn't
I'm
have
a
it, he starts biting people. Apparently,
I have no teeth.
Yeah, that's it. You sound like you have teeth, so you fake it well.
Dude, my dad used to at like my brother's football games, he'd put in those like trailer park teeth, you know, like the inserts, and they look real. Some look really good. And a couple of my brother's friends one time, they like never met him, and my dad had him in, and he asked one of his friends for a juice. He goes, "What is that?" And he's like, "A Dr. Pepper." And he goes, "Give me a swig." And the kid went and gave it to him. Then he took a drink and he gave it back.
Oh, that
was funny.
That is funny. Gross, but funny. I can only imagine that poor kid's terror. Some hucklebuck trying to drink his Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, so if the day comes where I remove the mask, I'm probably going to pull a similar prank where I have those teeth on.
Yeah, I mean, nowadays, you're an asshole if you're not wearing one. I just saw a thing that Ticketmaster was going to start requiring everybody to either have proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test result to go to concerts now.
No shit.
Yeah, I just saw that last night. A friend of mine sent it to me. It's crazy, man. And you know what I just bought? Because I tried ordering the full book, and the George Orwell 1984 study guide. I tried buying the full book, and then they said there was a problem sending it to me. And I'm like, oh, well, that's really convenient, isn't it? And so I'm like, I wonder if they'd let me buy the study guide. So I got the study guide. So that's bathtub reading.
Did you get it yet or not yet?
Yeah, no, I was just showing it to everybody and like what it looks like. It's just I mean, it's basically almost like a Cliff's Notes kind of thing. that explains ultimately what everything is about, what happens, and you know, everything important without all the, you know, he's wearing green jeans a quarter, you know, like all the bullshit. It's like, so yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. I want to read that, and it's been referenced for so long, and everything is happening right now. I'm very aware of what's happening right now, and I'm like, okay, maybe if I read this, it'll tell me whether or not I need to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I mean, like you know, I don't know who you support and, you know, whatever. I guess I kind of do, but you know, like when I was thinking about some of my friends, like, oh, you know, your guy didn't win or whatever. I'm like, you know what, dude, at the end of the day, like, I'm going to be fine. I'm an internet guy, you know, like if when socialism wins, like the gap gets separated, you know, like shit. Yeah, taxes might be higher, but at the end of the day, you know, like I'm looking out for the people. I never voted just for myself. It always bothered me when people are like, well, I'm voting because it benefits me. I do this and I'm going to do better. I think that's selfish. You know, it's what you can do for your country, not what your country can do for you, man.
Yeah, JFK, I hear you. I'm kind of like, you know, I've done some videos and I've had some comments. Everybody thinks I'm a big Trump supporter, and it's really, for me, it's not about Trump or Biden. This election is not about either candidate. This election is, for me, about just corruption and just across the board, man. I feel like so much of this has been orchestrated for the past year, and I believe that there's a lot to do with one thing leading to another, leading to the next, leading to the election. And I'm sorry, but you know, the people that doubt it and they don't see it, or they don't care, or they don't understand, or they only know what they're being told on CNN or Fox or whatever. And I'm like, you know, to me that it's all very disgusting to me on so many levels. It's actually been really, really frustrating. I honestly, I'm just kind of over it. I'm just kind of over it at this point. I feel like the entire world has been beaten down because of this, and yeah, the people that don't get it are basically going to be the ones sending everyone else straight to hell. This is my opinion.
Socrates, I think it was Socrates who said, like, democracy doesn't work if the people aren't educated. If you have like a dumb people, like, look at, there's a few crypto companies that would do like, you vote, the people vote on what we do next. And it's like, no, dude, like the people always vote for the worst idea. And so, yeah, like it's sad. And at the end of the day, it's, you know, it's a messed up world and we're all tired of it too. And,
so
rabble Bitcoin.
Yeah, rabble Bitcoin. You know, hopefully my true hope is that the cryptocurrency market over the next year and a half gets a lot of people out of positions of being completely
If I was
powerless.
president, what position would you want?
If you were, I don't know. I have no idea. No idea.
Come on, man.
I honestly, the way things are, I don't even think I could handle the stress of all the corruption being just thrown in your face and everybody trying to muscle you and everybody trying to own you. And I just don't know, you know, it's funny because you have to be a certain age to be president. I think it's 40. I can't remember, but for whatever reason, man, I just feel like it's almost a young man's game. I just don't think that's why, I mean, look at every president. Every president that becomes president comes out looking 100 years older than they were when they went in, and it's only been 4 years to 8 years. Like that's not that long, but yeah, I don't think for me. And I always joke, like if I were ever president, I would be like the one day president, because they would just shoot me instantly. They'd be like, no, we're not even going this route with this dude, like. Because I wouldn't play ball. I would just tell them all to burn in hell and do what I thought was right. And you don't last very long if you don't at least play ball to some degree. So anyway, Bitcoin.
Well, I don't know what you'd be. Maybe Homeland Security, but you don't sound like you're really enthusiastic about the job. So I guess you wouldn't be on my cabinet. But you could install my cabinets.
Yeah.
Italian marble.
Yeah, there. Yeah, because I work construction.
How does it feel to do a video without jerking Cardano for the past 2 weeks in a row?
This has been Cardano week, fool. That's the
Yeah,
whole point of
your
this
last
week.
videos, you're like, oh, fucking, I'm gonna do a channel on Cardano, and I'm like, dude.
Man, when Gogan launches and we start seeing everything popping off and all the people migrating from Ethereum and all of the partnerships and all of the new stuff, I know I'll be able to fill a channel full of insane, like exciting, cool stuff just about Cardano if I want to. I'm looking forward to it, honestly.
Yeah,
What do you think's gonna happen? You damn well better buy some if you know what's good for you. What do you think is gonna happen? Like, when do you think that the altcoin market? I know you just basically trade Bitcoin for the most part, but when do you think we're gonna start seeing significant pumps like across the board on all the alts?
You know, in 2.5 months, in 6 days, in 12 hours, 26 minutes. I don't know, dude. You know, I don't know. Like, I guess when, you know what, it probably when the mainstream media, because the media hasn't talked about Bitcoin yet. And still, just yesterday or the day before, the day before, probably like once a week, all Bitcoin will come up in a conversation. Someone's like, "Oh, this is crypto face, Bitcoin," and they'll be like, "Isn't that dead, or didn't it go down a lot?" And just the other day, someone still told, they're like, "Isn't that dead, or didn't it go down a lot? Is that still around?" So I'm like, okay, so that still means that we got time. So in my opinion, when it gets to the mainstream media again on the news, when it's talking about Bitcoin, that's when the shit coins are going to come up again, and everyone's going to try to get in the rat race. Shitter swap. I mean, that was kind of. I mean, isn't that what's going on? Isn't that going on? Like the Uniswap tokens. There was a rush in that, wasn't there?
Yeah, I know that there's some volatility obviously in the altcoin market, but it's just, I think that people are okay. So like, you're of the mindset with Bitcoin right now that we hit a certain milestone, which is great. It's another leg up, but now we're probably gonna mess around, act a little lost for a little while, accumulate. Have a period of this where everybody's going to be trying to call a $17,000 or $18,000 Bitcoin. That's not going to happen for a little while. And so it's that sentiment now is going to be like, okay, well, we jumped up, we're going to play in this park for a little while before anything significant happens again. And I think that it's ultimately that kind of mentality that's going to continue dragging out the altcoin rides, because I don't personally see significant spikes in Bitcoin until it reaches its original all-time high. And I think that once it does, it's like a lot of people are going to be like, okay, we are back. I'm now at the beginning, because a lot of people that bought Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a lot of other stuff at the highs last market, now they're going to be like, okay, I am at profit, or I am breaking even now. And I think that's when we're going to start really seeing people play and start placing their bets like roulette. And I think that's going to, because once we get to that point, then the media, like you said, I think the media is going to start going crazy. Bitcoin back to its original all-time high, $20,000. Nobody thought we'd see it, but here we are. Where do we go from here? And then we're just going to start seeing all the craziness. And a lot of people that were kind of kicked in the pants and couldn't hold strong and just sold at losses and all that, some of those people are likely going to be gone unless they realize the cycle, what to expect from here, and they realize, hey, I got in 2 months, a month before the height of the last market. I have the ability to get in now a year or two before the peak of the next one. I'm getting back in. Let's try this one more time. And a lot of them are going to be a lot more educated now than they were then, if they had tried to educate themselves after the last thing. That's just kind of what I think. I think it's a matter of all those things kind of coming together.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some people I could imagine getting back in. Others I feel like would never touch it. And then like my salon lady, I know she still has like her Digibyte shitcoin. She still has her shit coins, dude, from 3 years ago. And yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm surprised Bitcoin hasn't been on the news. I mean, this past month with its gains, like we've been pumping, dude. And
I know it's been pretty significant, but again, I just don't see a whole lot until it gets back to 20 grand.
What if we actually went to like 100K like within the next couple of years? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Oh, I'm
Like, holy shit, everybody was right that I was talking about 100K.
I think we're probably going to. I really do. I mean, I don't. It's difficult for me to not see $100,000 Bitcoin in the grand scheme of everything going on. I really do. So I don't know, man. I mean, it's.
Have you teased your? I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, but your little thing you've been working on. Have you talked about that at all, or no?
The Bitcoin ATMs?
Not that. The other thing you were talking to me about.
I don't know.
Where all kinds of people would be trying to do it and doing it.
I haven't gone into any detail on a lot of that. You think it's going to be pretty good, don't you?
Well, I think it'd be rather exciting. Yeah. No, actually, I think it's a shitty idea.
Yeah,
so
no.
Good thing we didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, no, I don't even know if I've hinted too much about it yet, because I still have a little ways to go, and I've brought on some help, and but yeah, I expect it to do pretty well and be a lot of fun for a lot of people, and somebody's gonna get.
You've been trading it all. Have you been trading this? You've been busy this week though.
Oh, dude, I've been so busy this week. I would love nothing more than to be able to just sit down and put in a big old dip and trade on a 15-minute chart for days on end, and just for fun and excitement. But I just don't have I haven't had the time. I mean, like, you know, like I did say, like the Bitcoin ATMs, that thing, I've been going back and forth with banking people on, you know, higher and higher levels. And I will say though that luckily for me, I have a friend in let's just say I have a friend at a company with the means of creating a business banking division within the company, and he's actually doing it just for me. And then he wants me to help him with the business model to expand it for others like me. So ultimately, I'm helping a company. Ultimately, he's helping me initially, but then I'm going to be helping him kind of expand the service offering to a lot of Bitcoin ATM operators. So I've been basically working with their compliance departments and like all the different people associated with it, including my own compliance people. And it's like, it's becoming this big thing, because right now to try and get a bank account to launch a Bitcoin ATM business, I didn't know this early on, but it is extremely difficult to do.
Because you have to have like cash in the ATMs to switch it out for like crypto and stuff.
No, you don't.
Is it the bank? Like, why do the banks have to get involved? So like, it can take your debit card and give it a Bitcoin. Like,
no, it's because it's considered a very high risk business, because it's cash intensive and it's difficult to track who your customers are and where the money came from and where like the Bitcoin is going and this and that. And ultimately, I understand to some degree, because a lot of it is about, you know, like if you look at like, I think it's coinatmradar.com, and you can go through different neighborhoods, right? And it'll show you on a map where all the different Bitcoin ATMs are. And then you can click one and see what their fees are and what their AML KYC requirements. The ones with the least amount of AML KYC charge the highest fees. Some of them charge like 25%. And that's because they know drug dealers and other bad apples are basically using their ATMs to launder their cash, and they're willing to take that regulatory risk in exchange for much higher service fees. And so it's this financial game of like who can screw who can pull, you know. And so it's crazy, because I wish there was something that said, you know, yeah, if you have a track record of like 10 years or more with like, you know, integrity and ethics in business, then maybe we don't run you through the gambit. But it's the same for everybody, and it's a challenge. So
yeah, it sounds like a nightmare. But if it's profitable and you have it figured out and you have a path, and yeah, you can franchise pimp it out to everybody on YouTube and spread the love, man.
Yeah, good.
Man, let me let my dog out.
Oh man. Let's see here. 266 people in live chat. What's up, everybody? I hope your week has been going better than mine. That's for sure. ADA was about $1. ADA's all-time high was $1.33 at one point.
Yeah, what's it at now?
I think it might be breaking 10.5, 11 cents. ETH is no longer worth anything. Failure. I actually disagree. I know, the kind of the same way I tell people, I'm not like, oh, I'm all for Trump, I'm all for Biden or anything. I'm really just about like the corruption going on and the like mass media control and brainwashing that's been going. Like that's what I've been having a problem and fighting against and talking against. Yeah. But the same thing is true with like Ethereum. I really don't. I don't dislike Ethereum. Ethereum is a big part of the reason why I got into crypto to begin with. So you're I'm going to smack the shit out of you when I see you in person. But Ethereum is like, it's a pretty big reason why I got into crypto and with the ICOs and just all the fun stuff. So I don't hate it. I don't really have anything against it. I just think that we're in a place now where the technology coming out is much better.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, you rude bastard. First you belch in
but
my
you know what?
ear.
You deserve it. No, I'm tired of your shit. In
And
fact,
then
I'm
you
going to bring it all
interrupt
out
me with
right
your
now. I'm
Market
bringing it all out right
Cipher
now. You know how many
mask.
times you interrupted me? All you do is interrupt me.
That's right.
Fuck, what was I going to say? Yeah, no, dude, the problem is fucking, like, it's now cool to suck society's nipple when, like, that was supposed to, everyone's supposed to be, like, the teenagers are supposed to be anti-government, smaller government. Like, you say F the police and all this stuff, and then you want more of the bullshit. Like, you want more of it. And I just can't believe how, like, just easily swooed everyone is. And yeah, and like, I hate even have to be put in a box. Like, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Bitcoin maxi pad maximalist or a minimalist. I'm sick of these isms and these diaphragms people are just putting me into.
Yeah.
Can't we all just sing Kumbaya and try to make money? Like, there has to be some evil prick that screws it all up.
There's got to be a yin to the yang, apparently. And I think when does the public reach a point where, it's just, God, what was that movie? Was it The Network? I think it was The Network back in, it might have been the 70s. It's this guy, he just stands up in this big board meeting and just like kind of goes nuts. And he's like, I want all of you to stand up. Open up your window and put your head out and yell, I'm mad as hell and I'm not gonna take it anymore. You know what I'm talking about? and it's so true. And we keep revisiting this kind of place in society where, what does it take? What does it truly take for the public to be so irate and so upset that we stand up and we say, we're done with this. We're done being lemmings. We're done being told what to think. We want to think for ourselves, and we want to live our lives in the way that we feel is important and beneficial to everybody. And it's like from the food that we eat to just literally everything is being spoon-fed to the world. And it's 1984. Like I said, 1984 study guide, George Orwell.
Like, at least in this country, like we don't know what it's like to be invaded. They don't know that, like, if China has dirt on the president's son doing terrible drugs with underage hookers in an opium den, if they ask for something in the China Sea or some trade shit, like, if you don't give it to us, we're going to show the world how screwed up your families. That's leverage. Like, people just want to live in la la land, dude. I don't know. I feel like only half of them are that stupid to believe it, and the other half are selfish, and they know the truth, but they don't want to do anything, and they want to get free shit, and they're unhappy that they are unsuccessful and have a shit life because it's their fault, and they just want to spew their misery that loves company upon everyone and see the world burn. because they're too afraid to do it themselves.
Well,
So fuck you. God damn it.
I definitely think that there's something to be said about the idea that so many people choose to live, I don't even want to call it in bliss, definitely in ignorance, but then they're also the loudest and they're the most wild and rambunctious when things don't go wrong and they don't have anybody to point the finger at. And that's a part of what scares me as well, because I feel so many people have just been intentionally ignoring so many elements to what has been happening right in front of our eyes, because in the moment it benefits their ideology. It benefits them and their perception of what reality is. You know what I mean? And once that starts to turn around and show its true colors, it'll be too late, and then they'll figure out who else to blame. And by the time people start actually opening their eyes to what's happening, it will. My fear is it's going to be too late. Somebody posted a comment in chat that I thought was really good. Bob Newell. Problem is, most people are celebrating their chains. And that's a big statement. Yeah. And I believe it to be true as well.
Yeah, I don't know. It's sad. And you know, when you want to, you try to do good and people try to tear you down. And yeah, I don't know how like blind everyone is and everything is. And you know, like every ruling empire has what, like an average of 200 years,
something like that. I think it was like 314 years. But I think
you know what too, it's like, okay, if you go back like 40 years or even 40 years in America, like insurance was affordable. You had the white picket fence, like a husband and wife, their jobs, they could afford 3 kids, 1 or 2 hobbies. You know, you have a little boat, and you know, you could afford everything, and they have great insurance, great coverage, great everything. And it's like, okay, well, we had that back then, so what's changed? Like, obviously the government's gotten more involved a little bit at a time, like fucking up insurance pools to help a very, very small minority, and instead of just dedicating something specific or donating to that minority, they changed the whole insurance pool. And like, that's where it began. Like, that was the first turn of the true capitalism experiment being so strong and the best that could be for its people. And it started to turn when this country started fucking insurance pools. And it all started from there. And so when America takes a shit, when shit hits the fan, they're going to blame capitalism. And it wasn't. It was socialism.
What's up, Eye of the King? Yeah. Get it. So what advice can you give these people that are trying to improve their lives trading Bitcoin?
Well,
how much did you make? How much have you made in trading profit? Like 100% honesty. How much have you made in trading profit over the last month?
You already know the answer, and even though I appreciate you trying to tee it up, but I'm not going to say that number. I'm not going to say the number, but
why? Why do you hide this from people?
Because, dude, I mean, I show so much already. I mean, if anyone, you know, wants to really see, and then I'm gonna sound like a dick, and then people are gonna try to come after me. So I don't need to say it, but I hit a very nice number that I was tracking, you know, starting with October 1st, and as of yesterday, I hit the number, and it was an awesome number. I've been kicking ass this month, man. And you know what? That's cool. I don't get excited about how much I make. I get excited when I see other people, and there's been a lot of people this past month that have gotten Market Cipher and joined our community. And it's warm and fuzzy, dude.
If you took Market Cipher away from your trading regimen, do you think you would still manage, or do you think it would pretty much end you what you're doing?
It would be, yeah, I mean, I would have to use everything. It wouldn't all be in one place. If you take away Market Cipher, you feel naked.
I do agree with that. Even though I don't trade every day, you do grow kind of accustomed to things, and you pick up things and you start to rely on it in a weird way.
Yeah, if you don't have, you talk to anyone who had Market Cipher, and like, if their subscription runs out and they don't renew it for a few days or a week or whatever, or they don't have it, they're like, what the fuck? Like, what? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. You end up kind of afraid to make a move because you want to like confirm things in your head against what you know, like what's in the chart and what's being presented in the indicators and stuff. So it does kind of, I can see how it could paralyze somebody, but yeah. So explain, this is something I've never asked you. So what happens, let's say somebody goes to, what's the website? It's marketciphertrading.com, is that it?
Yeah, marketciphertrading.com.
So if I go there and then I get the indicator, am I presented with the links and everything I need to join like the Discord community and all that? Or like, is it easy?
Get an email. I have to take this, dude. Give me 1 second. I'll be back.
I don't know what he just did. It's probably his girlfriend calling him. Honey, what are you doing? Let's see. Market Cipher is awesome. I made $1,000 in less than a month. I did a video recently. I did a video. It was like a case study over 4 days, I think. And if you watch the video, you'll know that I was calling it, man. I was calling stuff in advance, and not like, oh, we're either gonna go bear or bullish. I was getting pretty specific on exactly what I saw coming, based off of what I was seeing in the indicator. I think the video was called "How I Trade Bitcoin with Market Cipher," if I'm not mistaken, or "How I Trade Bitcoin," something like that. Yeah, and it was helpful. Yes, I have a dip in because I can't sit here for like an hour live. Half the time I've got one in and I take one out, shoot a video real quick, and I put one back in. I'm like half hillbilly. You watch that one too? That's good. He's disrespectful. I bet mom's calling. No, he just does random. You never know what he's got going on. And we kind of did this on a whim. He was like, "Hey, do you want to go live and just hang out for a little while?" And I'm like, "We can do it now if you want." Like, I like to talk about Market Cipher, you know, he's a friend, so I mean, he's not paying me or anything. Still live, yes. I don't know how much longer we'll be live. But we're just kind of hanging out. Nothing particular. I have a video tomorrow that I'm probably going to be doing tonight. So if you're tired of censorship, tomorrow's video is going to be an interesting one. Crow,
so
thoughts
your question
on?
was, when you sign up, you get an email with like all the links to the Discord, and you get an email with everything. So.
Welcome, Matt C, new to the channel. I saw you the first time. I just hadn't said anything yet. Oh yeah, dude, we don't even care about Market Cipher anymore. You had a very small window and you missed it.
That's fine.
I'm kidding.
Bitcoin's dumping. Oh fuck, it's down to 16,000.
Crow, wondering where you're from. I am from Ohio. Ohio.
Dude, did you ever hear the story about the owner of the Browns and his why he drafted Johnny Manziel?
Oh no, but I know that the owner, or no, I'm thinking of the Bengals. No, what's the story of the Browns?
Dude, he he said, and I don't know if it's true, but he told the story on like ESPN. He goes, "I was walking out of a meeting and I was walking out of the building. Right when I walked out of the building, there was a bum, and he went, 'Draft Johnny Manziel,' and he went, and damn it, that's when I knew I had to draft Johnny Manziel." I'm like, well, that's the last time he listened to a bum. He listened to a bum.
Hey man, I don't know.
Do you even know who Johnny Manziel is?
Nope, I don't follow football at all.
Johnny Manziel was from years ago. He was the #1 draft pick quarterback, and he was a huge flop because he was always in Vegas doing blow, and he was a big flop. So the point of the story was the owner of the Browns listened to a bum, and the choice didn't turn out too well.
Well, I mean, the Browns never seem to do well. Dude? Dude, I don't really watch anything but fights anymore. I'll watch boxing and I'll watch MMA, but that's it. I have no interest in pretty much anything else.
Dude, is the Mike Tyson fight
That's this
weekend?
month. Yes.
Is it on the? Is it the 15th? Is it this weekend?
I don't know. You'd have to pull it up. I don't remember. I was thinking it was the 23rd for some reason.
November 28th. Okay.
28th.
Right.
That's it.
I think they changed the date a couple times.
Yeah, they
Because
have.
Mike isn't in shape. Roy has been in the gym working with young guns and shit. Mike hasn't, and so I think a lot of money is going to be. Let me see odds. Let's look at the odds. I'm willing to bet that there's the dumb money's on Tyson, smart money's on Roy.
Yeah, I don't know. You like to bet on stuff. I don't.
Sure,
You actually, you bet on Khabib to win his last fight by rear naked choke.
Yes, by submission, and so but rear naked choke. I had a little bet for the specific rear naked choke as well,
Right.
which didn't get. He got him in some weird ass fucking submission. I don't even remember what it was. But,
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember when he submitted Connor, he just basically had him in a chin, like a jaw crank. Like it wasn't even a choke. It was just a painful like lockup. So Tyson looks like a beast. Yeah. I wouldn't want Tyson punching me. I don't care if he's 80.
Oh hell no, yeah, that'll kill you, dude. I'll tell you what, the best box that I love watching old Tyson videos, just bing, and then some other skinny assholes coming up. Dude, she's just fucking knocked out 100 skinny white dudes, dude.
Tyson's got an inner beast, like you don't see in anybody else since. I mean, he has an animal in him that as soon as it gets triggered, you better have a couple of trank darts because you're not really putting him out. When one of the first fights I ever watched live, as a matter of fact, was when Mike Tyson fought Buster Douglas and lost.
Dude, okay, I was right. Mike Tyson minus 185, Roy Jones plus 150. Yeah, I'm taking this bet. I'm taking this.
So what does that plus minus mean?
So what it means is for $100, if you bet on Roy Jones, you'd win 150. So 250 total. So your 100 back plus another $150. For Mike Tyson, you'd have to bet $185 to win 100.
Oh wow.
So Mike Tyson is like almost a 2-to-1 underdog or fucking overdog.
Yeah.
Roy Jones is the underdog in the betting right now, and like I said, Roy has been active this whole time. He's been in the gym. Mike hasn't been. And originally the fight was going to be 6 weeks out from like when they struck the deal, 6 weeks. And Roy was like, "Boo, I'll get on that shit." And then Tyson's camp pushed it back to like 12 weeks because they knew his ass needs to get in shape.
I hope Tyson does win and then they come out with a new boxing game because honestly, the UFC games, they're just not that great. I don't know what it is. I should love them, but I just basically went through an undefeated career leg kicking everybody in that game. That's all I did is just throw 5 or 6 leg kicks in a row and they drop down and wave their hands like I've had enough. And it's like, this game sucks. Like I don't know.
What game? Like a UFC game or something?
UFC 4.
Yeah, I never really played those. I heard like the early ones were kind of shitty, but
I mean, it's not bad, but it doesn't keep me. I've uninstalled it probably 3 weeks after I bought it.
What games are you playing these days, bro?
Assassin's Creed Valhalla right now.
Is that new?
Yeah, that just came out last week or this week. And it's pretty cool.
Is it good?
It is. It's very good.
Is it the same shit as like all the other Assassin's Creeds, or is it like?
It's basically you're a Viking and you're trying to establish a new territory and expand by raiding everyone around you and like, improving your base of operations, your town. and it's pretty cool. I just started playing it. Like I really just sat down and started playing it yesterday, so I'm not that far.
Are you playing it on like PlayStation or PC or?
Yeah, PlayStation. I only play point and click games on a PC anymore. If it's like a first person or something like that, I use a console. So, and I really want a PS5, but you can't find those anywhere, which is ridiculous to me. But
they're gonna be shit anyways. The first generation of PlayStations and Xboxes. Apparently, the Xboxes are catching fire.
What?
Yeah, I just found out about this last night. The new Xboxes, like the first generations of those game consoles, they're always shit, and they're the most expensive ones too. So
Right.
yeah, but they're made in China, dude. They're fucking made in Jiangdong.
What is it?
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I do. I really want a PS5, but because I want the new Demon Souls. I love the Demon Souls, Dark Souls games. I love those, man.
Are they the same thing?
Well, Demon Souls was like the first one, and then it became Dark Souls, and they're pretty much the same thing, but I think the storyline's a little different. The game I want more than any game on the planet is Cyberpunk 2077 or whatever.
Yeah, one of the Cyberpunk.
Oh my gosh, man, I can't wait for that.
Keanu Reeves.
I don't even care about that. Even though I did meet him once at a bar, he used to be in like a little rock band. I mean, like he was famous and doing really well. I don't remember. I think that was back during like the Matrix days. And I was real young, but he was on tour with like a band, like just a normal band touring, like
He was
regular
sitting at a
bars.
bar with his hair, and he went. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm just kind of hanging out live with Crypto Face.
Oh, tell her I say hello.
He said hello.
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 My little brother says hello as well.
Your little brother?
He spoke with her. Yeah, he's the one who like talked with your wife.
Oh, that's right. He said that his little brother says hello. He's the one that talked to you. I think at that convention. Yeah.
Do you remember that one asshole with no teeth was like, I would love to get you on.
She can't hear you because I've got earbuds.
I was talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay. No, I don't remember somebody with no teeth talking to me.
Oh. Well, there
I've
was
seen
probably
your
a bunch
brother
of
on
them.
videos. He has teeth.
No, there was some guy that like was trying to get you to like go on his interview or something. And dude, TV show business people are fucking funny, dude. Weird, dude. Like,
So a guy with no teeth was trying to get me on a TV show?
yeah, dude.
I don't remember that.
That's good.
Yeah,
Dude, you
that's
had all
fine.
kinds
Whatever.
of people coming up to you non-fucking stop, dude.
I know, it was kind of weird. Like that one convention, I don't even remember what convention that was, but as soon as I walked in the door, you would have thought I was Keanu Reeves. I was
Yeah.
like, wow, this is insane.
It was the first one. It was
Yeah.
not the last one, but the one before that,
Yeah.
which was good.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. And the thing of it is that I felt like so many like good, nice, warm people came up to me. It wasn't like a bunch of douchey, like it's like everybody that came up to me were cool. My problem is I get so like anxiety ridden because I get like this social anxiety. Like if I'm on stage and I'm talking, I can talk to a crowd of 20,000 people, no problem. But when they're coming up to me directly like that, I start to like, oh, I don't want to step on someone by accident. I don't want to move and knock someone out with an elbow. I just start getting weird, but I don't mean anything by it. But I'm always afraid like people are going to think I'm being an asshole because I kind of seem like,
It was the opposite for me, dude. When I went on stage and I just bombed because I was hungover, late, and like, I don't know why I was like, I wasn't nervous, but my body was like trembling like I was. And when I was presenting, I sounded like I was gonna cry. But afterwards, I had fucking 20 people come to me. I had 6 guys like trying to talk to me at the same time, literally. And I've never like had to have a conversation with 5 or 6 different people while I was walking at the same time. It was fucking
you
crazy.
had that many guys come up to you at the same time, and they were probably asking for the money that you didn't pay the girls.
They're all different pimps. Big pimp, fat pimp, white pimp, black pimp. I owed money too. All trying to get like, me chow, money, me chow.
I thought didn't you live in Singapore for a while?
No.
I could have swore you lived in Asia or Singapore or something for a minute.
Nah, dude.
I thought you had like some Asian girlfriend for a while in Singapore.
What, dude?
I don't know. Am I totally making stuff up? I totally.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck? Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Man.
Met Crow in Vegas at a BTC meetup at the bar. Then he stood up. Damn giant. Yeah. I think there was actually a picture or some of that. I met some people. You know what's funny is my wife and I, she got me doing all these TikTok videos with her. Everybody thinks they're fake. Everybody thinks our like size difference is somehow like an editing trick. All we do is stand side by side and do a TikTok. Everybody tries to figure out if it's all fake. We have one video right now. It already broke 7 million views. It's like insane.
God, there's jokes I want to crack, but I don't want to offend anyone or beef.
Oh, we've heard every time we do a video, we hear the gerbil and the banana, and we hear all the crazy stuff. I mean, it's always man, and it's people from all over the world, and they all post the same damn jokes. It's pretty funny, actually. But yeah, we're kind of used to it at this point. How tall are you? I'm 7 feet tall. My wife is 5 feet tall. So there is a 2 foot difference there. I think I'm pulling my green screen off of my recliner. It's making my chair show up. I was teaching someone about Bitcoin and bought myself $20 to show them the process, and that was at 15.5. Good times. That's cool.
Yeah, man. I want to buy some real estate. I'm looking at some more real estate shit. I don't want to talk too much about it, I guess, but fucking talk to my realtor right now, dude. I want to be a slum lord now. I'm going to be a slum lord with my robe and my hair.
Yeah, that sounds like a solid.
You ever growing your hair out, dude? You ever have long hair? Or
I did
you
when I
always
was a
have your
kid.
little fucking...
I used to have hair down to my chin. That was about the longest I ever had it.
Yeah, I bet you got hair like on balls on your chin.
I get fidgety and nervous. If my hair gets too long, I'll twist it into knots and have to yank it out. So my wife made me start cutting my hair super short. Why did CF get banned? Yeah, why did you get banned? I forgot. I didn't even know that happened.
Because I'm for the people.
What does that mean?
Because, bro, I'm changing the world, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking... No one else has shown... You know what I'm saying? No, it's because I was playing a Sony Entertainment song. I was playing Sade, and you can't... as much as I'd like to say I got banned because I'm a crypto fucking ninja superhero that wears a mask. Because I was playing Sade. And Sony Entertainment Music, you don't just get a little friendly email that... Hey, you got a copyright. Everything's okay. We're just gonna, take money.
Yeah, because I had a whole bunch of those for so long. I
get them all the time too, but not with Sony. You fuck with Sony, they don't give a shit.
Wow.
So Sade, is the second time I got a strike for it. So
when you gonna learn, fool? Dude, I can send you a link to this website. I think I pay $20 a month. And it's all like really good songs. It's all copyright free, and you don't have to worry about YouTube strikes or anything. And they've got thousands of songs, and it's not like old MIDI music either. It's like popular today stuff that's been like, I don't know how it works, but it's basically you can use any of it. Sounds like you need that. All right. Well.
Yeah. I say, I got shit to do, and
All right, real quick in chat, I want to see how many of you guys out there are already using Market Cipher. Just give me a quick. I have it. I just want to see how many of you guys that are already here already use Market Cipher, and those of you that don't have it, how many of you are like on the fence and you're thinking about using it? That's what I'd really like to see in chat.
Good question. Yeah, how many people are like from your channel, heard about Market Cipher from you, got it? And what is their experience, good or bad? Like, what's the truth? We want to hear the truth. No bullshit.
Yeah. When the Walkman ruled. I don't even know what they're talking about at this point. Yep.
Everyone's been
I
doing.
haven't-
Honestly, dude, I couldn't be more proud of like everyone and.
Wow, a lot of people.
I am so like I don't even like the first week where I ran the special last month. I was in there like putting out signals, coaching people. In the past 2-3 weeks, I've left them alone. I watch them and look at all these people. They're all saying they have it.
I know.
So you know, how's everyone doing?
I unfortunately don't have it. I was considering it. BitBoy was promoting it. Yeah. Cipher is boss. So there's a lot of people that are already using it. There are quite a few that still want it. You know what you need to do is you need to just at one of these times you just need to give me a coupon code and I can do a video and just give everybody a coupon code instead of like, here, click this link and all that, because I don't even care. All right, well, cool. Killing it. A lot of people are killing it. A lot of people are loving it. And so it is what it is. I know that Crypto Face, I think, is gone. I think he was just arrested for using a Sony song on his YouTube channel. I see a woman in here saying, you haven't called me in 3 days, I'm pregnant.
Not again. Yeah, get in line.
Oh, all right, guys.
I'm tired of hearing that shit. If I had a nickel.
It's Thursday. It's Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for loving the show. I love you too. Thank you for joining us. Just having a little fun being silly this afternoon, guys. Everybody needs a break after doing some trades and just after just a horrendous week. I really hope this weekend and the next week gets better for everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'm sure I'll chat with you, talk to you soon, and the rest of you guys stay